Hi, I'm Adi. I'm a real estate bookkeeper. I help real estate investors get accurate and updated financial reports using QuickBooks Online. A lot of you are asking how to be a bookkeeper. First, I just want to share on my foundation of why I choose to be a bookkeeper. Bookkeeper because first, I am an accounting graduate. So it's related to accounting. I've been searching work online since pandemic. Instead of being a VA, I choose to be a bookkeeper because it's related to accounting. So that's why I became a bookkeeper. And how did I end up having a client? Since I don't have any experience or I don't know how to land a client or to apply online, I did my research and I end up enrolling on a course, an online course for bookkeepers. So that's where I was exposed and I was introduced to getting clients. So it brought me not just the traditional way of applying in online job sites, like having an interview with an HR or going through this process of hiring. I was introduced into doing on a different way. So it's like me being a business owner offering my service to those business owners that needed my service. How to do that? Optimize your profile, reaching out to potential clients, share content, be visible. So that's one of the things that being visible. And some of you also asked if you can be a bookkeeper even if you don't have any foundation or knowledge about accounting, like you don't have any degree in accounting. So first, let me just clarify, there's a difference between being a bookkeeper and being an accountant. So, being an accountant, you need to have a degree in accounting. So, the task of a bookkeeper is to record all of the transactions, categorize transactions, reconcile if it's same with the bank statements or any statements. So that's it. That is the task of the bookkeeper. While the accountant is responsible for analyzing. Since a bookkeeper is only responsible for doing recording of transactions, doesn't mean that you're not supposed to understand and read financial reports. You need to learn how to read financial reports and also how to analyze that, even if it's not your job. That's why I've been telling, if you need an accounting degree to be a bookkeeper, well, I will say no, because there's a lot of bookkeeper who doesn't have any degree in accounting or doesn't have any related accounting subject. Say, for example, a teacher. If you are a graduate of Bachelor of Education, you don't have any subject in accounting, right? You can still be a bookkeeper, but you have to know and to also learn the basic of accounting, because again, bookkeeping is not just a data entry. You are not just inputting transactions, categorizing transactions. You must understand how and why it is being recorded in the books. So why are you categorizing this as an expense? Why are you categorizing this as an income instead of asset, instead of liability? So you have to understand all the basic, you have to master the basic accounting. Like you must know how to differentiate assets, liabilities, expense, and income. What are the accounts that only in the profit and loss, like income and expenses? In the balance sheet, the assets, liabilities, and equity. Why are the balance sheets accumulate accounts while the profit and loss doesn't? So yeah, aside from mastering the basic accounting or having an accounting skill, is you must also be detail oriented, organized, and of course, being trustworthy. Business owners are trusting their financial records to you, which is very confidential. That's why for us bookkeepers, it's hard to market the output because we cannot just put it out there. We cannot just take a video of how we do the transactions, or how we do the task, since it contains confidential information. I think that's the top four skills that you must have: the accounting, skills, the being detail oriented, being organized, and being trustworthy. So yeah, I think that's it for today. And let me know if you want me to discuss any topics related to real estate, bookkeeping, or just working or being visible online. Because I'm also trying to be consistent and being visible. And yeah, thank you for following me on my social media accounts. And I've been receiving messages also that my free resources and those contents that I share help them in some way to navigate their their bookkeeping journey. And yeah, I hope I can still share more and have time to share free resources online. So